Hi.
I go down to the shore. I go down to the shore in the morning, and depending on the hour, the waves are rolling in or moving out, and I say, oh, I am miserable. What should I do? And the sea says in its lovely voice, excuse me, I have work to do.
Sorry, I'm gonna turn this off. I bought this headlamp recently, $70 or $80 by the way. I know I said it's $80, like I just had to buy it. I didn't have any other options. There were so many other options at the store. I bought this one though because it's brown. And it's like, honestly, cunty as fuck. Like look, it's got the red light and everything. It's retro AF, no? But it's come in very handy while I've been staying in this yurt because there's no electricity. Yeah, I'm in Tofino. I've been here for a couple of nights and I've been having a lovely time, except for yesterday. Yesterday I had a bad couple of hours. I don't know what came over me. Can you hear me over the ocean? Sorry. I think yesterday, like, just out of nowhere, I got so fucking lonely, and I realized what it was like, well, I'm alone all the fucking time, non-stop, constantly. I think honestly too, y'all, one thing I've realized about a yurt, this is the most romantic place on earth. This is an aphrodisiac. I've been so goddamn horny. Speaking of my rock hard turgid member, last night I tried to pee in a bottle for the first time in my life. I've never peed in a bottle before. Piss on the flow. There is piss on the flow over there because I tried to pee in one of these bottles, which, like, as you can see, bitch, I'm not fitting my fucking weenie in there. I know some of you could. I know some of you probably could. It was fucked up too because, like, I'm the last person here in this yurt village that needs to be doing that. Y'all, I got the most bust down yurt in the yurt village. I'm at the very end of the row. I've got no one beside me but forest. So I've just been using that as my own little personal bathroom. Especially because I gotta walk like 5 minutes to get to the bathroom. Bitch, I'ma just piss in the bush. I wish I could shit in the bush, y'all. I wish I was brave enough that I could just dig a hole and shit in it.
You know, we as gay people, we get to choose our family.
Today's gonna be a really good day. I am about to go get breakfast at the same spot that I got breakfast at yesterday, and then I'm gonna go for a walk. Y'all, I'm leaving today. I'm going to Victoria today. I've been here for a couple of days, as I said, and I like tried starting this video, but I've just been doing nothing. I've been reading a ton and like listening to the waves. But if you even fucking give a shit, I've been reading Madonna in a Fur Coat. I started this yesterday and I'm already like almost halfway through. This shit is amazing. This is about like, it's a Turkish, the author's name is Sabahattin Ali, a Turkish man. This was written in Turkish in the country of Turkey. And don't make the same mistake that I made because, y'all, I thought for like the first 50 pages that the main character was a woman because you look at the cover and that's a man and a woman. And I just thought the translation was a little bit funky. I was like, why do they keep on calling the main character Sir? Why is the main character referring to himself as a 25-year-old man? I was like, whoever translated this shit, chop, like. I think what's happening is she comes in later in the story. Holy shit, those waves! But I've also been making a tiny bit of progress with the nonfiction that I've been reading for weeks now. The Shock Doctrine. The Rise of Disaster Capitalism. I mean, it's a good thing that I'm not like flying through this, because it is a book that really requires you to focus. I mean, I've reread I reread every single paragraph at least once. Not because like it's not like a matter of comprehension, like it's not like I'm not understanding what's being said. I'm just like, I'm gagged. But I feel like this is just the roast of Milton Friedman. If you know who Milton Friedman and what? If you know who Milton Friedman is, then you would know that he created Friedmanism, and he's just kind of a big piece of shit. Friedmanism is essentially the belief that human beings are intrinsically governed by our own self-interests, and because of that, somehow, logically, it makes sense to Milton Friedman that countries should just have fully free markets. There should be zero influence or regulations from the government. But a little thing called shock therapy is also involved with the formula for Friedmanism, which is essentially when there is a disaster, a huge disaster, think like Hurricane Katrina or a coup, when people are at their most vulnerable, that's when the American government globally comes in and starts to restructure an entire country or a city. Within the first couple of pages, she mentioned the Heritage Foundation, who wrote Project 2025 and is kind of behind all this really disgusting Christian nationalist white supremacy bullshit that's going on in America. And on like page 3, she mentions the Heritage Foundation, and I was like, hold up, when was this written? I go to the copyright section, 2007.
Oh fuck, oh fuck.
That put a lot of things into perspective for me. They've been around for decades, y'all. This is not what this video is supposed to be. Do I have to cut like all of this? Let me put this down. Okay. Let's go and get breakfast. Sorry about that.
Door's open.
Hello. Me with my Blue Jay friend. I made a pit stop at this park, mainly to pee, but there's this fantastic little walking trail through these like old big chungus trees. Look at this shit. They gotta be like hundreds of years old. They're almost as thick as my wiener. But, oh, there's people. Are you guys trying to park here?
Oh, are you leaving?
I'm leaving, yeah.
Fucking car!
You know, I probably could have stayed there for a little while longer and finished eating my croissant, my chocolate croissant. But I saw those Australian girls trying to find a spot, and I was like, I need to get, I'm just sitting on this log. I already finished my cinnamon bun. This morning, y'all, I got a life-changing cinnamon bun at this place in Ucluelet called The Break. I also had Turkish eggs while I was reading my Turkish book. But I'm just super fucking nice. I'm like chill as fuck. Super cool dude. So I wanted to give them my spot, my parking spot. But I've been driving for a couple of hours. I'm like, I think 3 hours away from Victoria. I guess I'll just check in with you when I get there. I'm excited to take a shower. I haven't showered in like 4 days. Oh my god, this is really gonna help my blisters. They give you complimentary salt. You put it in the bath. I thought it was gonna make bubbles. It didn't. Maybe I can use it as like a... I need that. Macaroon.
Look at these Fruity Pebble macaroons. Shook the house, Houston, I'm deceased.
You trying to have my vanilla mace donut moment? Oh! This cookie has lovely roses on it. I wish you could see that. Mmm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mmm. Mmm. A bit dry. So, as you can see, I'm in Paris. I'm in Paris, fucking France. So, the edibles hit it. No, you know where I am actually. I told you, I'm in Victoria, the great capital of the world. Well, of BC. A lot of y'all probably watching do not know that Vancouver is not the capital of BC. It's Victoria, named after Queen Victoria. Also, too, there's I got here, showered, went out, got some food, walked around a bunch. I'm obsessed with walking around. But I discovered on my exploration that the bay here is named James Bay.
Hello.
Is that named after the one who wrote the Bible, King James? Methinks yes. Also, did a little bit of research on him just the other day. Gay guy. But Victoria, 10 out of 10. I think I'm moving here. Y'all, it is so clean. I've been like really trying to rack my brain, trying to remember when the last fucking time I was here was. I think it was 2021 with my parents. Peak COVID-19 pandemic, super spreaders, but I'm dedicated to having a lovely time in Victoria. I can't wait to see what we get up to tomorrow.
I have full body chills right now. Be very, very quiet. We must sneak up upon the beast so as not to startle it.
I be getting a voicemail from like President Trump. Please say that.
Good morning. How we feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. I'm hungry. I'm leaving today. It's been a day. Yesterday I filmed a little bit, but I don't think any of that footage is really usable because I didn't do anything. I like Woke up pretty late. I got up at like 9:30, got breakfast, did a little bit of shopping. I took another bath, obviously. I'm gonna go for a hike or like a walk, maybe a run today. There's a trail in Souk that's like 10 kilometers, so I'm considering run, I don't know. Well, I'll just decide when I get there. Then I would like to come back to Victoria and do a little bit more shopping. Yesterday, I went into a couple different stores, but I didn't buy anything. I went into Monroe's, which is like this iconic bookstore in Victoria, and I had to like evacuate. I had to get the fuck out of there. They had like an unbelievable selection of books. Did y'all know that R.F. Kuang wrote a new book and it's called Catabasis? What's going on with that? Let me know. Is it good? Maybe I'll pick it up today. But I shouldn't, because I already have way too many books. I shouldn't be shopping at all. I have more than enough books at home that I have not read. I also went into a few different clothing stores, and there was one place, I think it's called Key Vintage. Saw some real cute shit in there. But that place too, I had to leave. I don't need more shit. I have enough shit. I have more than enough shit. But I want more shit.
Au revoir Paris, croissant, croissant, j'ai
I'ma miss you so bad. Hey, you too. And you already know we had a lot of fun. Shit, I'm here trying to run, but I keep stopping every like 3 minutes just to look. Cause it's so damn pretty. Those seagulls are eating something dead. Wow. Wow. I should have put a little bit more thought into this. The sun is like gone, and this water is fucking free. It's glacial. It's kind of nice though. It felt good, I won't lie. I think I was overreacting a little bit, but damn, I really wish the sun, because I was here a couple of summers ago and it was so nice. There's like a pothole here. I'll show you. There's a pothole down there that we were jumping off of, or I guess jumping into off of the rocks, which I will not be doing today because I already hit my head once. That run was ass. I should have put a little bit more thought into that too, because it was not flat in the slightest bit. And you know, I like a trail run. I feel like I'm pretty good at it, but there were just way too many roots and rocks, and it ended up being more of a walk. But while I was walking, there was a tree that I thought I was just gonna walk right around, but the tree went like this and then like that, and I jumped and hit the top of my head so hard and bit my tongue. I hit it so hard my AirPods fell out of my ears and my neck hurts. I am slightly concerned that I'm gonna wake up tomorrow with a horrible headache and then I'm gonna go to the hospital and they're gonna be like, you got a concussion. But let me show you this pothole. It's real deep in there. Jesus.
I hope you're having a very nice day.
Circumcised? No.
Y'all, my boat's here. It's pulling in.
On deck 6. To access the pet area 6, please stay within the yellow lines when on...
But if you know where to get a blind box, I want a Sunny Angel. I want to pop it open. Maybe my next video.
Attention passengers, we are now arriving at the terminal. Coach bus passengers, please make your way to the lower vehicle. Passengers traveling with pets will leave the ship using the main vehicle deck. All drivers and vehicle passengers, please return to your vehicles. You will find the stairwells and elevators near the front, middle, and back sections of the ship. To reduce engine exhaust, please do not start your engine until after the ship docks, and vehicles in your lane are directed to begin offloading. Thank you for sailing with BC Ferries. We look forward to seeing you again.
I love chandeliers.
We're gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier.